Man, the Rams just beat it. The Rams won a game with a quarterback who suffered a brutal neck injury, and maybe brutal, we don't know, but a neck injury, and another quarterback, and their backup comes in with one thumb, and they win. They beat the Seahawks. Couldn't beat that. Gosh, man, that was so bizarre. And great, my computer is shut down now, so I gotta go on YouTube for this. Perfect timing for my computer to shut down. Great job. But yeah, man, I don't know. This game is weird. This game is bad. I would say. I mean, it was a great defensive battle by both teams. Especially here the Rams. I mean, you saw what they did to What's up, Jared? Good to see you. Trap Noodle. Hawks overrated now. Niso, you better come in. Hopefully Niso comes in. But yeah, man, Seattle, that was a pathetic offensive performance. My Seahawks, the first quarter of this game stunk. Both teams couldn't do anything on offense. And then for the most of this game, Seattle's offense just looked so bad. Could not get anything. Couldn't do anything. I mean, Russell Wilson, poor guy. Just can't do anything. They had a couple runs from Russell Wilson, but for the most part, they looked completely unprepared. Now, some of that had to do with the amazing Rams defense that they have. But yeah, Seattle just nothing. Nothing going for them today. Yeah, the pick six, which by the way, I gotta give credit. Darius Williams pick six, one of the most impressive defensive plays I've seen in a long time. Just to be able to realize where the play was, to understand the route, pick it off, run it all the way back, change the whole complexity of the game. As the Rams never trailed after that. That put them up 10, and that was basically it. And then the other, was after the DK Metcalf touchdown by Russell Wilson, which was impressive though. Maybe the only impressive play Seattle had all day. Rams go right back down the field. They score a touchdown at the end of the first half, make it 20-10, and that was basically it. Niso, Rams win. Let's go. Man, there he is. There he is, my man. Congratulations. Rams just proved the Seahawks are overrated. I mean, I guess this Seahawks, and great defense by the Rams even without Aaron Donald. Yes, and with Aaron Donald out for a large portion of the game. The thing with the Seahawks, if you've watched the Seahawks for the last half of the season, you knew their offense was getting worse. It started off so great. Wilson had really developed, even without very little talent, Wilson had developed this rapport to bring greatness out of these average players. And he was doing that the first half of the season. And then the second half, he could not be able to sustain it. And we especially saw it today. And yeah, it just led to this just awkward. I also want to get to this. Why did Jared Goff not start this game? I'm trying to figure it out. Jared Goff, by the way, 9 for 19, 155 yards and a touchdown. Someone get a reason. So they bring John Wolford in. I'm thinking, okay, Goff's not ready to play yet. So they're going to start Wolford. Goff's not going to come in. Wolford gets hurt. A neck injury, it looks like. And, prayers for him. That looked ugly. I was like, okay, concussion, that's bad. And then he's taken to the hospital for a neck injury. Hopefully, things turn out okay for him. But, still I don't think we have an idea yet what happened. Congratulations, Rams fan. I'm happy. Yeah, Rob, congratulations. Rob, I didn't see where were you, Rob, after the Bills game? I was waiting for you. But the thing I want to point out, why is it, okay, so Wolford comes out, Goff comes in and plays the rest of the game. Why is it that Goff didn't start this game? I know Goff has a bad thumb, and yeah, Goff was not fully healthy. He was not the typical Goff that we saw. But if Goff was healthy enough to play, why didn't he start? I'm trying to figure that out. But I guess because they figured Wolford gave him a better chance to win. That's my guess. But yeah, then Wolford got hurt there. And that was the end of him for that game. Again, we wish our best for him. And Goff didn't do great today, but he did well enough. And the rest of the team was able. I mean, he certainly had the help from Cam Akers playing so well in the running game. And really, he really stepped up today. But yeah, and Aaron Donald just being just ridiculous in the way he got to Russell Wilson today. He got injured, of course, so let's hope that he's okay. But yeah, the story of this game also is just, sorry Rams fans, it's let's go Rams. Congrats to all Rams fans out there. Cherry High. I'm just blown away at how bad Seattle looked. And we've seen it coming, but this was just, the Rams have a quarterback who can't throw that well. He's got a bad thumb. And they couldn't put up, and they just did nothing. They did nothing. They had 13 points up until the end of this game. I mean, it was really bad. And looking at them, and yeah, the offense looked completely ineffective. There's going to need to be changes made here for Seattle, whether it's the coaching staff, not Carroll, but like the offensive coordinator, or the receiving core, because gosh, they need help there, desperately. Rams trying to get to the Super Bowl, they are. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. Josh Allen, best 2018 quarterback, looking like it. Thank you, Rams, but they're gone next week. We'll see about that. I was busy watching reactions on social. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, and I don't know if the Rams are going to make it past next week. We'll see what the health of Goff is. We'll see what the health you know, of gosh, I'm forgetting his name already. Wolford, whatever. We'll see how his health is. We'll see how Aaron Donald. I mean, if Aaron Donald's not there, that's also going to really help them. I saw somebody say on Twitter, if the Rams had their defense, if the 2020 Rams defense and the 2018 Rams offense were together, this team would be unstoppable. And yeah, the Rams offense was so good 2 years ago. It has taken huge steps back, and the Rams they're just not there. They're not where they once were 2 years ago. At the beginning of the Sean McVay experiment, now people are starting to figure out Sean McVay or something. And that's hurt them there. But again, they still did a fine job here. I mean, they still scored, even with the quarterback with a bad thumb, they still scored about 23 points because that other one was a pick 6. But yet again, Akers with 131 yards. Yeah, the only great receiving performance we saw today was Kupp. Robert Woods really had the touchdown, but that was it. And then, outside of that, there's not much to break down. This game it was a defensive battle, but it made that really boring to watch. And I was just sitting there going, gosh, I can't believe this is the game that we have to. This is the game the NFL put on here in Wildcard weekend. Rams pull it off. They did. I have Chiefs winning the Super Bowl though. I do too. I mean, because you want to talk about a great offense. That's a great offense there. Nick Wright to Josh Allen is what LeBron is to Bayless. That's fair. So will they most likely play the Packers? Yeah, Nick Wright needs to go away. So will they most likely play the Packers? I guess we'll have to find out after tomorrow. Rams offense died after the Pats only let 3 in the Super Bowl. You know what? That's fair. The Rams offense has not been the same since they scored 3 against the Patriots in the Super Bowl. I mean, once Belichick, I guess, figured out the Rams, for the most part, people have, I guess, figured them out there too. So I'm guessing that's what we're looking at here, is that there's just something missing there. Smith out versus the Bucs, and that's the other story. And we'll get to Tampa Bay and Washington after that game. But yeah, for the Rams here, nice win, solid win. Good for them for getting back to the divisional round. It's been a rough 2 years for the Rams here after the Super Bowl loss. Bad last year, had moments this year, and good for them. I think this is probably it for them. I think they'll lose to probably whoever their division opponent is. But I'm glad that they at least got this win here, move forward. And again, for Seattle, changes got to be made in the offseason. I mean, what was Seattle on third down? Seattle was like 1 of 8, 1 of 9. Seattle was 2 for 14. I mean, the Rams were not much better. They were 3 for 15. Gosh, this game was bad. Holy cow, man, neither quarterback threw for under 200 yards. You know a game's bad when both quarterbacks throw for under 200 yards in this day and age. Also, I am still not getting used to Tom Rinaldi doing Fox games. That was so weird. It was like whiplash. I saw Rinaldi commentating, and I'm waiting for him to throw it back to Chris Fowler. That's a minor complaint, but it was just so weird to see that. Dang, I love Wildcard Weekend so much. I do, and the first game was awesome, and this game was not. This game just lied there. Even at the end of the game here, all right, maybe Seattle's got the ball back. What's up from Phoenix? Seattle's got the ball back. Maybe they can do something here. Nothing. What was that? 3 and out? And by the way, that was the epitome of the game. I forgot who he threw to, but on second down, Wilson threw this bullet of a pass, and it hit the receiver right in the chest and he dropped it. That's the epitome of the Seattle offense right now. What happened to the Seahawks? Their offense can't do anything. Defensive battle equals dead game. I mean, I do like seeing defensive football, but it is not exciting to watch. It's kind of draining. That's one problem. I don't care if our offenses have been the same. We were winning games. So, no, I'm fair. That's absolutely fair. I'm just talking about if you guys want to win the Super Bowl, I feel like you're going to need that offense to improve. The defense is great, but you're going to need that to step up from the offense. You're going to need, first of all, a quarterback who has a functioning thumb. Funny how we beat both teams. Yeah, so good for you there. Yeah, you did. But, man, I don't know, man. This game was just it was. I am shocked though. I thought Seattle was going to win this game, considering I picked Seattle in the week because I thought the Rams quarterback, we don't know the situation there. We didn't know Wolford was going to start until minutes before game time, so I didn't know what Seattle's quarterback situation was, or the Rams quarterback situation was. So I'm like, Seattle's probably going to win this game. They have the better team. They're Russell Wilson is a better quarterback than Jared Goff or John Wolford. So I expected that, but yeah, this was stunning though. And again, the pick six by Williams, I believe his name was. I do want to get it correct because I don't want to mess this up. But the pick six by Darius Williams. You watch up. It reminded me so much of Tracy Porter's pick six against the Colts back in the Super Bowl 10 years ago. That was 10 years ago already. Gosh, 11. It was 11 years ago. Gosh darn it, I'm so old. But being able to identify the route, pick it off, and then just no one can stop you. And Tracy Porter's interception against the Colts did that. Darius Williams absolutely did that. Again, you watch the play. It's just I'm watching it here again. I'm gonna try to pull it up here on my computer. But yeah, like he just throws it to the side, and he knows right away. He can see it right away, and he goes between two receivers to get the interception, and he's gone. That was, again, one of the best defensive plays you will see in a long time. You got to be honest. Everybody loves 56-52 games over 14-10. Of course, we all do. I mean, better football is probably 14-10, but what's more exciting? 56-52. The Seahawks lost to the Rams. Wow, I know. We're all shocked. All of it. Also, the wide receiver's knees was up and fumbled. Yeah, I know that, but, whatever. The Bills still won anyway. My Hawks stink. Yeah, Kyle, sorry, man. Rams won, good game. Yeah, good game for the Rams. Yeah, for Seattle fans, it's just another reminder that, and yeah, I feel like most Seahawks fans know this, but yeah, that golden era of the Seattle team has been going for a while now. It's been a 5 years where they've gone into the playoffs. They've made it into certain weeks. Have they made it to the NFC Championship game since the Super Bowl? I'm trying to think. It was Cardinals, Panthers, and then what was the NFC Championship game the next year after Cardinals Panthers? It was Falcons Packers, and then it was Eagles Vikings, and then it was Rams and Saints. Full disclosure, the reason why I know all this, I've been working on a project. I won't say what it is, but I've been working on a project that involves watching NFL games from the past couple of years. So I'm remembering all these NFC Championship games, and yeah, the Seahawks, ever since the Malcolm Butler play, have not been back to the NFC Championship game. DK Metcalf is not top 5. Ramsey proved that. That's fine. Metcalf did at least make some nice plays. Ramsey was good today. Wilson won't win another championship with the Seahawks. It's a harsh reality. I mean, I don't want to definitively rule that out because Pete Carroll is a great coach. But if they continue to just not get any help for him at all at the receiving core, then yeah, they're going to go absolutely nowhere here. We're not going to be on for long because, and full disclosure, right now the Buccaneers are playing the Washington to be determines, and right now, and it's 3-0 Tampa Bay here, right at the beginning of the first quarter. So we're not going to be on for that long. We're probably going to be on for another 5 minutes, and then we're gonna get going. But I did want to talk about this game. If you guys have any more comments, any more questions, please let me know down there in the description so that we can wrap this up with some people need to stop acting like Ramsey isn't the best corner in the game. He's pretty good. I don't know if he's the best. He's definitely a great corner. But yeah, I got to go through all the corners one by one here. And again, if you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below for more content just like this every single week as we talk everything going on in the world of sports. I feel like the crowd played a huge role in this game. What crowd? The crowd noise played a role in this game. I do prefer crowd noise as opposed to just pure silence, so I'm glad they have it. First time Seattle's lost a home wildcard game since 2004 against, funny enough, the Rams. I was gonna say I remember that game, but no. I think there was a game in 2004 where Seattle played the Rams and it was like an overtime game and the Rams won. I think if I'm remembering that. But yeah, it's been no fans is huge. It's certainly, it's certainly not the same. I think it helped the Bills a little bit out today. Gilmore is clear of Ramsey. Yeah, Gilmore's up there. There's a lot of good corners in the league. I mean, it's not like Dion and back in those days, but we still have a lot of talent there. But disappointment here from the Rams. And yeah, this game it dragged on for me. And I wanted to enjoy this game, but yeah, this game just from the first quarter on, this game couldn't suck me in. And then there's some moments in the second quarter where I'm like, okay, this game's gonna be good. And then Adams dirty. Oh yeah, the Jamal Adams hit. Yeah, that was. I mean, he apologized to Wolford, I think, afterwards. So, but second year in a row that Seattle has taken out the starting quarterback in a game. I mean, you remember last year they took out Carson Wentz early. They took out Wolford here. So, yeah, it just unfortunate that it's happened 2 years in a row here for Seattle. Wilson played worse than Goff. I mean, it is crazy. I mean, neither one of them played very good. But, Philip Rivers probably played better than both of them today. And now we got Taylor, what's his name, Taylor Henke? He's the quarterback in because Smith is inactive. So yeah, whatever you're taking, whatever you took, if you didn't bet on Tampa Bay, you probably should have because the line probably went up. Go bet Tampa Bay. Russell Wilson has lost the MVP race again. Yeah, but he lost it back. A couple weeks ago. He lost it back then. All right, Frankie, I'm gonna go watch Washington slap Tampa Bay. Again, if that upset happens, man, I will give you all the credit. And hopefully I'll see you after the Washington Tampa Bay game. Hopefully I'll see you then. By the way, if you don't get the notification, because I know if people subscribe, maybe I think YouTube only allows 3 notifications a day. So if you don't get the notification, just be here on the channel because you'll get all the videos there. But you might not get the notification because YouTube only allows 3 notifications a day. Yeah, I don't know. Wilson will continue to never get a single MVP vote, and it's disappointing. But yeah, it's just there have been just so many seasons. Drew Brees has never won the MVP. And you'd be surprised at that, but every year Drew Brees was out there was somebody better than him. And Drew Brees is one of the great quarterbacks of all time. He never won the MVP. He was never the best quarterback in a year. And that is wild to say. I'll be back after that game. All right, I'll see you after that game, Jimmy. So, yeah, this was just a disappointing game. I mean, good for the Rams. Good for the Rams that they got this win here. I expected way more out of Seattle. I expected more out of their offense, and they couldn't just get anything going. So it was very ineffective. Again, just being awful on third down. Both teams were awful on third down, but Seattle especially. And now Seattle's got to go into the offseason just wondering, all right, what the heck? What is our future here? And yeah, not taking advantage of Aaron Donald. When Aaron Donald was out of this game, Seattle just could not do anything, even after Aaron Donald was gone. Wilson was 8 for 18 against the Rams standard pass rush. John Wolford, by the way, was smiling after the game, so it looks like he's okay. So yeah, what's gonna happen with the Seahawks offense? We will see going forward, but they have a lot of problems that they're gonna need to fix here, especially. I'll see after the Wildcard game. Okay, and for the Rams, they did what they had to do. Yes, their offense needs improvement. Their offense needs a tune-up here, probably in the offseason, but at least for this week, they've got if they want to keep going, they have the defense for it, but they need the offense to step up too. So, because if they're going to take on Green Bay, they're going to need and I don't know who they're exactly going to take on, but they're going to need a great offense. So we'll see how that goes forward here for the Rams and what they do. But good win, just disappointing game. Just, again, another game that's just yawn. Hopefully this game probably won't be much better. It's Tampa Bay and Washington with a backup quarterback. So, gosh, it's arguably the greatest quarterback of all time versus a backup. A backup quarterback on a team that went 7-9. Like, this is going nowhere, I feel like. I feel like this is going to be a Tampa blowout. And if it does happen, if it's an upset, I'd probably root for that because it'd make this game more interesting, but I feel like I know where this game is going to go. Especially, don't bet against Tom Brady in January or February. It's not a bet I want to make. So, we'll see how that is. All right, that's it for now, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below for more content. We'll be back right after the Buccaneers and Washington football team game. We'll be right back after that to have a post-game reaction to that. We'll have the highlights also after the first quarter of the first half. Come back here and we'll have the highlight reaction to both of those games. And yeah, we'll have the post-game reaction now. We'll have the 3 games tomorrow. We'll have the college football championship game on Monday. A lot of things. Hope to see you guys then. And we will not be interrupted for our next post-game show after Washington and Tampa Bay because there'll be no other games. So we'll be able to talk for much longer. So see you guys then. Take care. God bless. Congrats to the Rams on a big win today.